Good morning, Europe. You are watching Europe Today. North Korea under the rule of Kim Jong Un, the third leader of the nearly 75-year Kim dynasty, the totalitarian government deepened repression and maintained fearful obedience using threats of execution, imprisonment, enforced disappearance, and forced labor. North Korea's threats to the outside world always grab the media's attention. To protect the power of its propaganda and ideology, the regime attempts to isolate the North Korean people from the outside world. North Korea, for the first time, sent its troops to a broad and tactically chosen Russian land. However, North Korean military men who joined the war front in Ukraine on behalf of Russia have unfettered internet access for the first time and may be using it to watch tons of pornography, according to a report. Warriors from the Hermit Kingdom engaged in battle in Ukraine for the first time, but they purportedly started fighting different demons before stepping foot onto any field, according to a report. A soldier peers into his outdated cell phone in North Korea, where the government suppresses free speech and restricts internet access. Those soldiers have been engaged in a battle of the bulge since gaining free use of the internet. North Korean soldiers who have deployed to Russia have never had unfettered access to the internet before. As a result, they are gorging on pornography, wrote Financial Times Foreign Affairs commentator Gideon Rachman in an X post. Financial Times chief foreign affairs columnist Gideon Rachman, who wrote on X, "A usually reliable source tells me that the North Korean soldiers who have deployed to Russia have never had unfettered access to the internet before. As a result, they are gorging on pornography." According to Rachman, a usually reliable source has indicated that North Korean troops have been spending significant time online, with a particular focus on adult content. Rachman's report suggests that these soldiers are gorging on pornography, an activity strictly prohibited in North Korea, where even minor infractions against state-imposed cultural rules are often met with severe punishment. The report highlights how shocking unrestricted internet access may be for these North Korean soldiers, coming from a country where information access is tightly controlled. In North Korea, browsing the internet, especially accessing foreign or unapproved content, can have dire consequences. According to the Seoul-based Database Center for North Korean Human Rights (NKDB), consuming or distributing foreign media is punishable by severe penalties, including death. North Korean leader Kim Jong Un has ordered the establishment of a secret squad tasked with tracking and punishing individuals who consume or distribute foreign media. The penalties for watching or sharing impure cultural contents, including pornography, have been severe. NKDB reports that in some cases, individuals have been executed for viewing or sharing banned content. This highly restrictive environment underscores the drastic change in digital freedom that these soldiers are experiencing in Russia. Although internet access in Russia is not unrestricted, it remains far more open than in North Korea, one of the world's most tightly controlled countries, that notoriously restricts its citizens' access to the internet. North Korea is first in the rankings of lowest internet penetration rate as of October 2024, according to Statista. The Pentagon has responded to claims that North Korean troops sent to Russia to bolster Vladimir Putin's forces are consuming online pornography as they now have less restricted internet access. U.S. Department of Defense spokesperson Major Charlie Dietz said he couldn't verify any North Korean internet habits or virtual extracurriculars taking place in Russia. "We're focused on the more serious aspects of North Korea's involvement in Russia's military operations. As for internet access, that's a question best directed to Moscow. Right now, our attention remains on supporting Ukraine and addressing the more significant regional security concerns." Ukrainian and North Korean troops, for the first time, engaged in small-scale fighting that amounted to the start of Pyongyang's direct involvement in the war, Ukraine's Defense Minister Rustem Umerov told South Korea's public broadcaster KBS in an interview. North Korean soldiers are reportedly embedded with Russian troops and wear altered uniforms, making it difficult to confirm any North Korean casualties. He also said that he anticipates around 5 North Korean units, each with approximately 3,000 soldiers, will be stationed in the Kursk region near Russia's border with Ukraine. The Kremlin did not respond to the Post's request for comment. Thanks for watching Europe Today.